Hey there, how you doing? Just wanted to share with you the power of experience. So I've been walking on this beautiful beach that you're actually seeing behind me. You might be hearing a little bit of wind coming in through my earphones at the moment, so I apologize for the sound quality, but I'm going to try and be as clear and enunciate as loudly as possible so that you get the message. So I've been walking on this beach this morning. I actually got up at 4 o'clock and caught the sunrise just a little after 5:30, which was quite extraordinary. If you want to see the sunrise, you can see a post below this with a time-lapse image where I share the idea of every day is a do-over. But I just wanted to share a concept with you that for some reason a lot of people, when they're getting into the consulting game or they're in the agency game, they tend to forget their experience. When you're starting out, you'll come in sometimes cap in hand, or let's say you're running a small business and the mentality or the mindset is that we are a small business. But people are hiring you for your experience. People are hiring you for your expertise. And one of the fastest ways that I know if I was getting started in a business is to actually use other people's expertise to be able to leverage the opportunity to generate clients in the marketplace. So what am I talking about when I talk about leveraging other people's expertise? So let's say we're doing Facebook advertising or AdWords, or we're a funnel builder, we're doing automation for businesses. One of the challenges is when we bring on a client, we get caught up because we don't have our systems and our processes dialed in. We get caught up in the whole idea of fulfilling for our clients. So what happens is we generate a client, we generate a deposit, we start this process of asking all the questions that we need answers to be able to fulfill the client. And then what we do is we almost custom approach the process to help the client get the result of what they've actually invested in our services. And so what happens there is that we get caught up in the detail, and oftentimes the estimation of the delivery is also sometimes we haven't got that right either. We might go longer in the expectation to delivery because we're waiting for resources or waiting for more information to be able to fulfill on our promises that we've made to our prospective clients. One of the best ways to leverage is through other people's experience. And these days, more than ever, if we look at agencies and consultancies and even large businesses, they do this. They will outsource to large teams. They will go and look at a supply chain to actually do the delivery for them. They already have the process, have the systems, have the structure, and have the capability to scale much faster than you can if you were doing this on your own. And some of these people can do a better job than you can because that's all they do all day. Right, so apologies for the wind. I know that's coming. I can feel the breeze coming through. So I apologise for the audio quality in advance. So as we're sitting there thinking that there are other resources that we can use to be able to scale, the mistake a lot of people make is they look for an independent contractor to go and fulfill the work. Now, I have nothing against independent contractors because there's a lot of great ones out there. The challenge with an independent contractor is their ability to scale with you. Once they hit a certain capacity, they can't handle any more clients. And so this caps your business. And so then you have to go and find another contractor that has equal or the same capability to get a result for a client so that you can actually scale. So whilst you're bringing clients and using a contractor to do fulfillment, having an independent contractor will only go so far because this person doesn't just work for you, but they're also working for other people as well. So one of the challenges of the independent contractor is reliability and consistency. And the other key to that is that oftentimes they can disappear, they can become uncommunicative, unresponsive. And so you're in the middle of helping a client get a result with their service, and all of a sudden the very supply chain that you have that's supposed to deliver that service disappears, which kind of puts you in a little pickle. And so how to avoid this is, rather than work with an independent contractor, work with a resourced partner, a white label agency that actually has a team of people that they can go to. So if somebody leaves or somebody disappears, that they can go and find another person or have somebody already in their team to be able to work on that project. So there is no hiccup or there's no stalling on working your project to be able to deliver the results and the outcomes that you're looking for in your business. So this happens quite often. So the reason why I say a resource partner is better than an independent contractor is because they have systems and processes at scale. They can handle multiple clients at the same time because they have the team and the resources, but they also have business processes and systems that are very valuable to you to be able to deliver those outcomes. So if you can find a white label company that does really well with Facebook advertising, then you know they've got systems, processes, management structures that they can help you to scale a lot faster. And a lot of agencies that I know that have been able to scale very quickly to grow into that 7 figures, multiple 7 figures and beyond, the way they've been able to do that is to work with a resource partner, a white label group that has the service, has the people, has the training, has the systems and support, and they could bring a lot more clients into their business. Most ad agencies outsource to a team or a set of resources so that they can scale and leverage their opportunity with clients. This happens all the time. So as a small business owner, if you're at the small level, not when I say small, if it's just you freelancing or you've got a small team that you're working with to fulfill for clients, think of working with a resource partner that already has the processes, systems, skills, and structures to be able to get a result. The other beauty of this is, and go back to what I started this conversation or this video on, was experience. So here's the thing, if you work with a resource partner at scale that has a team, they've already got experience, they've already got case studies, they're already getting results. In fact, in some cases, they may be working in niche markets or verticals where they are consistently getting results for those verticals. So for example, I work with a resource partner in the AdWords space, and they're really great at getting leads, they're really great at doing ads for e-commerce businesses. They're brilliant at doing ads. They get amazing results with their retargeting, with their display network advertising, with their AdWords campaigns to sell products for e-com based businesses. And they've literally spent hundreds of thousands, in fact they've spent millions of dollars on ad spend to perfect and improve their data and their ability to get great results for their clients. So if I was targeting e-com businesses and I knew that I could get great results with a resource partner, I would approach a resource partner and say, hey, look, you've got experience in this area. What are some of the things that you know will benefit e-coms that we can share with those companies out there that we can bring on and work together to help them get amazing results? And they're going to give you ideas. They're even perhaps going to give you tools, resources. They might give you dashboards that you can use. There are a number of companies, white label providers, that give you a personalized, customized dashboard, an entire management system that you can use to manage your clients that has already invested hundreds of thousands, sometimes millions of dollars on those dashboards, on those software programs that you can use for free or for a small fee to be able to manage multiple clients under your brand. And so that it actually makes you look a lot more bigger than what you are, but more importantly, it shows your prospective customers that you've got systems and processes, that you have capital invested in this area so that you can generate a result for your clients. So this is why I encourage you to use a resource partner. If you're just starting out and you're just, you're learning about Facebook advertising or you're learning about AdWords and you want to run campaigns, I would highly recommend that you work with a resource partner that is already running campaigns. They will charge a modest fee. They tend to charge anywhere between $500 up to $1,000 on average for management fees. You can charge anywhere from $1,500 to $2,500 to $3,000 on that price. That gives you a really healthy margin. But now you've got a leveraged team working with you to be able to scale your business. I've seen this many times with many people that I've worked with, a lot of the consultant champions that I work with, that use resource partners, even virtual assistants, whole teams, project managers, ad managers, systems, customer service, all in white label to be able to deliver and leverage their time to go and generate more clients for their business. So understand that you don't have to just use your experience. You can use the experience of others that are already in the market, who are already getting it done, and you can leverage off that resource so that one day that when you scale, you can bring in, if you brought in 5 to 10 clients and you're sitting there at between $20,000 to $30,000 in monthly recurring revenue, then because of the experience you've generated of working with up to 10 or so clients, you're going to generate referrals, right, for your business, but also this now enables you to see what systems and processes that you can start to bring in-house so you can start to control or manage your clients more effectively. This is how we started our agency 3 years ago. Now it's doing $20 million worth of annualized revenue. within 3 years. We started with a resource partner that managed all our ad campaigns. We started with a funnel builder that built all our funnels for our clients, that had a team of people that could build those funnels, right? We outsourced that process. And then once we started to scale, once we got about 20 clients, we started to bring some of those skills in-house so that we can actually start to take control and start to leverage that opportunity even further. So think about it. You don't have to rely on your own experiences. You can use the experiences of others who are putting their services out there and sharing and wanting, and actually it's in their best interest to get great results for your clients. The other thing I want to say about hiring resource partners or using resource partners for your business is the big mistake a lot of people make is they really treat their supply chain poorly. The relationship between you and the supply chain is one where you should be considering this as a business partnership. The reason why it's a business partnership is because it is in their best interest to generate the best possible results for your business. It is in their best interest to be able to generate the best possible results for your business. It is in your best interest to work with them so that you can actually have those outcomes for your client. The closer you work with your resource partners, the more committed they will be to helping you to get better results. The more committed they will be into developing processes, systems, and improving so they can get better results for your clients. G'day, how you doing? Who we got here? Soward. How you doing, Soward? Good to see you, mate. So yeah, the more you do this, the more you work with people who've got teams, the more you scale. But if you treat them professionally, treat it like a business partnership and a relationship, because ultimately the end game is that you provide or deliver a valuable result to your client, and you're doing it consistently and with predictability. And if you're doing that, that client's going to stay with you a lot longer, for a long time, because they see you as an asset to the business. So understand that when you work with suppliers, when you work in the supply chain, that you want to have a great relationship with them, right? You want to have that presence of mind to say, hey, we're working together. I'm going to do everything I can to bring you great customers to work with so we can get great results for them with your systems and processes. And at the same time, if you can provide me with ideas, tactics, things that you're aware of that will enhance their experience or opportunity to get better results, then I can share that with those prospective clients so that we can scale and grow together. That's the idea that I want to embody, and that's the idea I embody with all the resource partners that I work with and the resource partners that I share with my consulting champions. We've been able to help many businesses scale just using resource partners without having to go through and building their own internal processes by utilizing external processes to grow and scale their businesses. So hopefully that's helpful to you. If you felt that this video was useful, I'd love for you to share this video if you believe others should benefit from some of the ideas and the tactics. If you've got some questions, or if you want me to share or talk about specific topics, feel free to type those topics in below this feed. Really appreciate you listening and watching these videos. I hope you're getting a lot out of them. I look forward to making a whole bunch more for you. Thanks again for being part of this group.